Hello, it's the Underdog here, and today I want to talk to you about Duck Hunt Duo's hidden move, Can to Save. What is Can to Save? Can to Save, or CTS for short, is where you blow yourself up in order to save yourself from your opponent's killing move. How does it work? Duck Hunt Duo's knockback is so awful that he can survive for longer if he hurts himself. The can explosion overrides the momentum of the killing blow, causing Duck Hunt Duo's launch momentum to be significantly reduced. That's right, we're using Duck Hunt Duo's disadvantage to our advantage. How do I do it? Can to Save comes in all sorts of varieties and flavours, including blowing yourself up Link style to reset your recovery after someone jabs the can. However, the most common, and I would argue the most official variant of Can to Save, is where you blow yourself up at point blank range with the opponent who is about to execute a killing move, such as down air or forward smash. You can also use it to break non-deadly moves, such as Mario's up-tilt string combos and most characters' jab combos, especially if the player does it excessively. Note, you will harm yourself in doing so, but it also punishes cheap percent gains and will often force Mario players to cut their combo string short in order to avoid being hit by a can. As a result, some will even try to shield the can, which gives you a free opportunity to escape. Note that can escapes from rapid jabs are not recommended on characters whose jab attack range extends beyond their hitbox, for example Diddy Kong, Palutena and Cloud. It will still allow you to escape, but you will be exclusively harmed. Why not use dodging, shielding, etc.? The can comes out on frame 1, making it arguably Duck Hunt's fastest move for defense, whereas dodging occurs at frame 2. This also means it only needs the smallest gap in order to work. Although the frame data specifies the can's hitbox is active on frame 16, based on experience, if it's jabbed by the opponent before this, it becomes immediately active and will detonate on you. Additionally, some attacks can start before and last longer than Duck Hunt Duo's spot dodge times, such as Palutena's up tilt, which will last longer than either Duck Hunt Duo's spot dodge or air dodge. Dodges can also be red, but cans force the opponent to either evade the can or blow themselves up. This means it works well in 50-50 situations. I also often find that the shield with Duck Hunt often spontaneously disappears, especially at critical points such as heavy smash attacks. Whilst perhaps not surprising, it's another reason why this should not be your only defensive move. You can also button mash the B button without consequence during combo locks. Unlike dodge that requires precise timing, Can to Save only requires a single free frame and close range to work. That isn't to say dodging, shielding, etc. can't be used, just that there are certain situations Can to Save works better than these. When should I use Can to Save? Can to Save should ideally be used when Duck Hunt Duo is in the kill percentage range. For most characters, this will be between 80 to 150%. However, for powerful characters such as Bowser and Ganondorf, this can be as low as 60 and 40% in order. The rule of thumb is, if you think you can survive the next predicted killing move, try to use a dodge, evasion, shield, etc., and if you think it will kill you if it connects, use a Can to Save. Can to Save should not be used above 150%, as this is the approximate KO percent on Duck Hunt with the can. Directional influence, move staling, position relative to the blast zones, and direction launched all impact how likely you are to survive. The nearer to a blast zone you are, the lower the percent you need in order to survive Can to Save. You can classically safely use it at about 120 in most positions and about 150 when near the centre of the stage. Bigger stage areas also provide a bigger advantage for Can to Save, but also a disadvantage to your kill tactics. Why should I do it if it might still kill me? If the opponent lands the hit, it's classically going to be a kill, especially at lower, earlier percents. Can to Save gives you better odds of surviving by replacing a stronger move with a weaker one. Even if you're at 150%, if you think the opponent's move will kill you, Can to Save is still a good idea for several reasons. 1. You might still survive, even if unlikely. 2. You do additional damage to them, which means the kill isn't 3. This makes your job easier when it comes to your next stock. 3. There's a chance you might actually KO them, and if it's a close call, you might actually KO them before you get KO'd, especially if they do a stage rebound, also known as the low percent can KO. Can to save should not be used if you think you can recover and survive without being hit. I also like to think can to save, like the Little Max 0% KO move, makes a statement to Nintendo and the underpowered nature of Duck Hunt Duo that even though you've made this character underpowered and refuse to fix fundamental issues with them, we will turn its disadvantages to our advantage. I like to think out there somewhere is a Nintendo executive weeping that we're exploiting Duck Hunt Duo's subpar launch power in order to keep ourselves alive longer, and there's nothing they can do about either moves. If they remove the slide glitch or increase the launch power of the can, we will still benefit either way. Anyway, that's all I have time for. Leave a like, subscription or comment, and be sure to share with your friends. And be sure to watch our other videos, such as Duck Hunt Duo Broadzoning.